Are you looking to have something sweet, crunchy and absolutely irresistible? I have just the right recipe for you. We're making a no-bake lazy cake. Let's see how it's done. We're going to start by chopping our chocolate. Today I'm using 250 grams of chocolate. I'm using a mix of dark and milk chocolate, but you can use it as you like. You can go for all dark or all milk as well. Chopping up the milk chocolate. Now that the chocolate is nicely chopped, I'm going to toss it first. And then I'm going to add in 90 grams of salted butter. If you're using unsalted butter, don't forget to add a pinch of salt. It will balance the cake really well. Now I'm going to melt this in the microwave. Let's chop up some roasted almonds. I've roasted these in the oven for about 20 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. Now it's time to break our biscuits. You can use any biscuit of your choice. I'm using digestive biscuits which my mom has with tea every single day in the morning. I'm roughly breaking each biscuit into 6 portions so that it's nice and easy to mix with the chocolate mixture. The biscuits are nice and broken right now. Let me add the roasted almonds to it. I'm going to give it a quick toss. Now let's check on our chocolate. After 1.5 minutes, the chocolate is nicely melted. The butter has melted as well. Let's give it a mix. If you don't have a microwave, you can also do this on a double boiler. Make sure to keep the heat very low and make sure that the water in your double boiler does not touch the bowl. Now I'm going to add few other ingredients to make this even richer. First, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, 1 shot of espresso. You can also use instant coffee mixed with a little bit of water, 2 tablespoons of milk, and a small pinch of salt to balance everything out. Now we're going to mix this. Be careful and use folding motion. The consistency is going to change a little. There's only one thing that you need to keep in mind while making this cake is to follow the instructions properly and measure out your ingredients properly as well. Even a tablespoon of milk here and there can change the consistency of this cake completely. Our chocolate mixture is now ready to go into our biscuit and almond mixture. Mix it well, ensuring that each cookie is coated with the chocolate mixture properly. I'm using a cake board and a 6-inch ring. I'm going to spoon the mixture in, making sure all the corners are covered properly. As the mixture cools, it becomes nice and fudgy. You'll notice this happening while you're pouring it into your mold. This is because the butter that we added has started to set now. Use a spoon to even out the mixture. Once the top is relatively flat, you can tap your cake. Just pick up the board and tap it from the bottom. The base of our cake is ready. I'm going to top it off with some ganache. For that, I have about 120 grams of dark and milk chocolate over here, to which I'm adding 80 grams of fresh cream. I'm going to place it in the microwave till it's nice and melted. I'm going to give this a quick mix. Our ganache is now ready, but to make it nice and shiny and a little more fudgy, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of condensed milk to it. Our ganache is nice and ready. I'm going to quickly pour this over the cake using my spatula in the middle. This will ensure that there are no air bubbles. Don't let the ganache cool too much before you pour it over your cake so that it can fill in all the gaps in the corners that are left from the biscuits. Tap to get rid of any more air bubbles. The cake is nice and set. I'm going to use an offset spatula to release the sides. Just go very close to the mold and push it in. Once all the sides have been released properly, just lift up the ring and let the cake slide out. Using a palette knife, clean the sides of the cake. I'm also going to clean up the corners a little bit, pushing them down towards the sides so that we get a nice even finish on the top. This cake is also known as fridge cake or cake batik in Malaysia. It's so simple to make that even kids can make it on their own once you wait out for them. Definitely give this recipe a try this Mother's Day. I'm sure your mom is going to love it. Let me know how it turns out in the comment section below. This is Chef Bhumika signing off from Rajshri Food.